not doing the work.
Completely.
So I actually met the guy, and with Sneeko, he seemed pretty cool.
Sneeko.
But after that little something he pulled with Andrew,
He's done.
don't bring him to my tables. Don't bring him anywhere around me. He's not invited to any party that I have. He's out. 100%, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to the treachery thing we talked about before. You know what I mean? This is why guys like betraying people is one of the worst. They punish it. Since the beginning of time, they punished it to a ridiculous degree.
It was the #1 crime.
Yeah.
All right, we got Andrew Tate responds to Jordan Welch exposed video. Simply Sneeko. Let's jump in. Sheesh.
Andrew, what's your thought on Sneeko's friend Jordan Welch doing a hit piece on the War Room? So there was a guy who joined the War Room and did a hit piece video on it. Obviously, everyone knows he's full of shit. When you join any kind of organization,
listen, I don't know. I saw the full video. I've reacted to it. I would say that he got. I mentioned it in the video that he went into it with the wrong mentality. He went into it trying to find some hidden secret. The way kind of Andrew Tate he markets it, he sells it, so he gets you to buy that $5,000 course. And there's no real secret to it. There's just he had to sign an NDA, so maybe there's some secrets that we don't know about that they're planning in there. But he didn't find that when he joined. That was his experience. And like I said, I think he went in with the wrong mentality. You're supposed to go in those $5,000 shouldn't be all the money you have in your bank account. All right. It should be, you got $5,000 to invest in a networking opportunity. That's what the War Room is. What skills do you have? Who are you talking to in that network that you can genuinely help and build something with? All right. Because you're surrounding yourself with like-minded people. That's what I see the War Room as. And I don't think I've gotten to that level quite yet. Therefore, I'm not joining. As soon as I get to that level, maybe Sneeko's level, then I'll be like, 5K, what's 5K? Let's jump into it. Let's actually devote some time into it. Let's talk to people. Let's get their perspectives on it. Maybe we'll interview people in the War Room. That'd be a smart thing to do. So, listen, the part that Jordan Welch was saying where I believe it's a scam, it's when he paid for the phone call with Andrew Tate and he didn't get what he paid for. I saw comments saying that, he could request a refund. If he could request a refund, he didn't make that apparent in the video, so it's not a scam. As long as he got a refund, it's not a scam.
You think you can just pay a membership fee and then you're instantly going to have access to all the secrets of that organization and the absolute top tier of that organization? You're just going to jump to the top of the hierarchy because you paid an entrance fee, then that organization has no value. It doesn't matter what you join in the world, whether it's a company, whether it's a sports team, whether it's the War Room, whether it's a boxing gym, anything. You have to get in there and you have to prove yourself. When I first walked into my fight gym, my coach used to say, hit the bag. And he'd say that for the first 3 weeks and just ignore you. And you'd just be punching a bag by yourself. And it was boring and it was shit. And 92% of people would quit. But 3 weeks in, when you're still turning up on time, just punching the bag by yourself, you say, okay, now I'm going to bother holding pads for you. Because I ain't holding pads for every jackass who walks in here when they ain't got the fucking heart. Because it's a waste of my time. I'm going to first put you through the fire to see. So you join something like the War Room.
You see, boom, right there. He just dropped a great piece of nugget. And this is why I recommend every guy to go out to a martial arts gym and actually train. Put yourself in that uncomfortable situation. Why? Because things don't happen overnight. You don't just join a gym and then you become a great mixed martial artist. You have to join. You have to talk to the people in there. You have to see what levels they're at in their training, who can help you get better slightly. All right? They're going to be people that are way more experienced than you that can kick your ass. Guess what? You can go up to them and they will teach you things. But when you're sparring each other, they're going to hold back because they don't want to hurt you. You should understand this. When you're fighting somebody that's better than you, you have to learn, if I'm ready to throw a big punch, I better get ready to get hit back with that same amount of power. All right? So that's the mentality you need to have. You need to be open and understand that things aren't going to happen overnight. That's what Andrew Tate is trying to say, and that's what Jordan Welch didn't really understand about the War Room. And that's why I didn't join the War Room. I think it's way too overpriced for me, for the position that I'm at in life. But the creativity kit, Sneeko's creativity kit for $50, if you're a creator, join that shit, bro. You're gonna meet a lot of like-minded people that if you possess good skills, you can meet people that possess skills as well that will help you guys work together to create a nice YouTube channel.
Join any kind of organization, you're there to prove yourself. And you prove yourself by providing value to gain value. The war room is a fantastic mirror. You'll get everything from it for depending on what you give to it. You help others, you'll be amazed how much help you get back. If you just join and pay the membership fee and say, yo, where's the secrets? Then why the fuck would we give them to you?
Exactly. That's why you have to go into it with a good mentality. You got to be willing to network. You got to be, yo, what do I possess that I can give somebody else? All right, don't be so selfish. And if you don't know how to network, you don't know how to do that, it's great. Join Sneako's Creativity Kit course because they go over a lot about how to network, how to approach people, all right? And then they'll even do like little training things too where it's like they'll let a guy just speak and just talk about what he can bring. And then they'll kind of criticize him on it and they'll give him good constructive criticism. And then he can grow. I've seen a lot of people do it.
Or how would we exist that long? How would we even have secrets worth giving if we just gave them away for a fucking membership fee? It's dumb shit. So your friend, who I've never met, is a fucking dumbass. And he's a dumbass, and he's out now. He fucking ran away from it all and did his little YouTube video. And it's amazing to me that someone's so short-sighted that they're more interested in getting a few clicks and a few fucking views on a video than they are actually being part of a network, which is run by multimillionaires, the most fucking Googled man on the planet. People like you, people like all the other fucking people who are inside the war room, who are clearly credible individuals, who clearly know things and can do things, living in fucking Romania, surrounded by fucking armed guards and shit.
All right, now here's the part that's a little misdirected from his message, all right? Because partially, part of what he's saying is true. There are multimillionaires or there are millionaires in the war room, right? They didn't become millionaires by joining the war room. Also, a lot of them, like I think they mentioned it in the Jordan Welch video. It's that like 20% of the people in the war room are actual millionaires, and the other 80% are trying to become millionaires. So you can't leave that part out, Tate. You can't leave that part out.
He doesn't want friends like that. He wants views on a YouTube video. He's a dumbass. And I'm glad he left. He's a fucking idiot. So that's the answer to that question. It's the first thing.
The treachery we talked about before.
The treachery
has over 130 verified millionaires.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. And this is the thing. It also extrapolates out to life as a whole. We're talking here about trying to be how to find honorable friends. And someone's going to message and say, well, how do I find honorable friends? I can't find any. You will find honorable friends if you're an honorable man. The best way to meet honorable people is to be an honorable person. The best way to meet rich people is to be a rich person. The best way to have friends who love you is to love your friends. The best way to meet honest people is to be honest. So
that's pretty much, you better be willing to match the energy that you put out there. If you want something in return, what can you give them first? All right, don't be so selfish. Don't be like, I need this. Understand what you need, but be willing to give the same things that you need to somebody else. And if you guys can agree on it, that's why you guys are like-minded individuals, then you will work together well as a team and build something greater than yourselves. Let me see some of the questions right here. Yo, JD Trace, shout out to you. I'm finally on time. Yeah, Jay Welch, corny for that. I think he truly documented his experience. As far as was it disingenuous, I think that's an opinion that a lot of people are arguing right now. And that's the most controversial thing. So I'm just like, everybody needs to
breathe air.
Dojo of Gain, I would join if I was rich, referring to the war room. I think that's a little bit of the kind of the wrong mentality to have, and here's why. Just because you have money doesn't mean you should join the war room, all right? You should have money, again, have the same mindset as the people in the war room, right? Listen to Tate, have common interests, and then what skills can you bring to somebody else? That's truly the mentality you need to have. And then if you have money, join that fucking war room.
So I did a podcast a few months ago, and the guy running the podcast was saying, yeah, my friend fucked my girl, did that. And I was like, you know what? If you're rolling with boys who would fuck your girl, you're probably the kind of guy who would fuck your boy's girl. So you probably deserve that shit. Because if you're the kind of dude
wait. Well, we got to repeat that shit. That might have been a golden nugget right there.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? The guy running the podcast was saying, yeah, my friend fucked my girl, did that. And I was like, you know what? If you're rolling with boys who would fuck your girl, you're probably the kind of guy who would fuck your boy's girl. So you probably deserve that shit.
Yo, be weary of your friends, all right? Be weary of how your boys act around girls. That's a fact. There's a lot of rats in your groups that y'all just allow to be in there, bro. That's crazy. Bro. And it's always those guys and those groups that never get anything done too. They just allow their guys to fuck each other's girls, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Because if you're the kind of dude who wouldn't do that to his boy, you're probably not running with those kind of people.
Yeah.
It's like it's reflective.
Yeah.
The world is reflective. So if you sit there and go, you know what, I want to be around my friends. Let me name the best 5 friends I could have. I want to have a team, a gang of 5 friends. When they walk in the room, people are like, shit, we ain't fucking with that. If a fight goes off tonight, we're not fighting them. I want them to be big, strong, smart, important, connected, charismatic. I want to put together a group of 5 killers, and they're going to be my friends. Guess what you need to become to have those 5 friends? All the fucking things you just named. Now you know what to do. Get the
Boom. Get to fucking work. If you want to have a strong network, you need to be as strong as a network that you want to build. Come on now. Come on now.
fucking work. Because those 5 guys ain't hang around with a broke dork. They hang around with some dweeb like you. So that's
what's going to happen is your insecurity is going to come out, and you're going to be the one to try to fuck them first because you're not securing yourself.
Damn, you think he's calling out Hamza? I mean, yo, listen, Hamza is building too, man. Like I got no against him. As long as he's trying to help other guys, I think the message is all kind of the same. It's really about uplifting others. But what skills do you possess? That's the biggest thing, is that anybody can come up, even me, and just say a bunch of motivational things and a bunch of positive things. But what skills do we possess? Right? I've been doing this for a while now, so I understand how to grab attention. I understand how to talk in front of a camera. I understand how to listen empathetically and communicate with people. I understand how to critically think. All right? I understand how to edit. I understand, Premiere Pro. Like, these are all the skills that I know because I've put a lot of time into these things, right? I know how to fight. I know how to do jiu-jitsu. I know how to bartend. I know how to make drinks. I understand wine. I know food. I go to fine dining restaurants. I know hospitality. Like, these are all my skill sets. These are all the things that make me a valuable person. So once you understand your own skill sets, you'll see somebody else with a problem. How can I solve that problem for them with the skill sets that I have? That's good business. If you make that person money, you get a percentage off that business. It's a fair negotiating tactic. Hey, if I use my skills to make you $500, let me get $80. Let me get $100. They're not gonna be like, no. They're gonna be like, you just made me $500. Take the $100, bro. I'll keep the $400. That's a good deal.
completely.
You're not doing the work.
So
Completely.
I actually met the guy, and with Sneeko, he seemed pretty cool.
Sneeko.
But after that little stunt he pulled with Andrew,
He's done.
don't bring him to my tables. Don't bring it anywhere around me. He's not invited to any party that I have. He's out. 100%, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to the treachery thing we talked about before. You know what I mean? This is why guys like betraying people is one of the worst. They punish it. Since the beginning of time, they punished it to a ridiculous degree.
It was the number 1 crime.
Yeah.
It was the number 1. They would torture you worse for treachery than anything else because you can't defend against it.
Yeah.
You get stabbed from behind.
Damn, that's crazy. So pretty much Fresh just said that he burned his relationship with Fresh and Fit, or was specifically with Fresh. He said, don't bring Jordan Welch to my table. And it's little moves like that. I think that, I don't know, man. I think a lot of people are saying that Jordan Welch was disingenuous with his video, but he really just documented something, man. He wasn't really giving a lot of feedback, but he did. Damn, I mean, would you let a guy like Jordan Welch sit at your table after the video that he's created? I think have a conversation, bro. Put it out there. Since it got some views, I think, now I'm reacting to this video. It's like, bring Jordan Welch to the table. Why did he create what he created? Did he really thought he brought no value? Maybe Jordan Welch could sit here and take accountability and be like, yo, I was wrong. I went in with the wrong mentality. Maybe that was his lesson in joining the war room. You never know. And then he makes way more money with Andrew Tate sitting at that table. You don't know. All right, let me see what y'all saying. Darshan Dupte. Man, you sound exactly like Max Holloway. Your voice is same as him. Really? Max Holloway? I don't see it. Maybe do I look like him a little bit? I'm not Hawaiian, bro. All right. JD Trace. Sneeko looking like the kid at school who did something bad with his friend, but only his friend got... Yeah, man. Sneeko's not saying nothing. Sneeko just quiet. And as he should, he's really just listening, observing. But I thought he'd maybe defend Jordan Welch a little bit because he brought... Jordan Welch actually helped Sneeko create the creativity kit. He helped them put it together. And he was also one of the star guests on the calls. So, I don't think he wants to say anything bad about Jordan Welch, man. I think he's not trying to sever that relationship.
By your boy, they're gonna fucking set your ass on fire, man.
Yeah, and to this day, even in the modern world, it's still punished through death in many countries. Even the most progressive countries, they'll put you in jail for life and/or death because to commit treason or treachery is unacceptable.
Do you think that he would try to snake me?
Duh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good question, man. That was a good question. That was a great question, man. I'm like, damn. Now I'm thinking about it. Like, do I think Jordan Welch would try to snake Sneeko? I don't like that. That's the thing is, I think he just documented his experience. He went in feeling a certain kind of way, and when people edit a video, right? When you edit a video, when you put a video together and you document something, there's a lot of emotion involved into it. So that's the emotion that he felt, and that's why other people felt like, oh shit, this is disingenuous. This is made to look Andrew Tate bad. Because that's the experience he truly got out of it. And that's why I think that maybe Jordan Welch should sit at that table amongst them. Because Jordan Welch is actually a finance YouTuber who is trying to help guys as well. And the message is the same. So they don't need to be against each other. They actually need to be with each other. I think Jordan Welch was just trying to give his biased perspective, but his experience and his mentality really deterred him from the true message, which is what is it? Basically, finding finding the answer to how to become more successful.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's shown that he's obviously capable of snaking people. That's what he's done. He's shown that he's the kind of person who will, for chasing clout, will do something that he knows deep in his heart he shouldn't have done. Now, so the question you have to ask yourself is, if he can get enough clout for fucking with you, do you think he'd eventually do it? You have to sit there and go, well, he's done it once. He's done it before. Is he going to do it to me? Oh, he's my friend now. I don't know the dude. I'm based on my actions, right? He joined, decided that the clout and the few shitty YouTube videos, no one's going to give a shit about his video, and no one gives a shit already. It was 3 days ago. It's over. It's done. Nobody cares, right? But that was more interesting to him than actually trying to give it a fair chance, getting to know people, getting to network for real, and getting genuine advantage. He cared more about himself and his clout and that chasing. So you have to ask yourself, if you're both going after the same bitch in the club or whatever, that's your decision to make, friend. I mean, I curate my reality ultra heavily, and I do not apologize for it. I will happily say to somebody, I'm sorry, I do not speak to you anymore, and here is why. And it served me fantastically well. That's all I can say.
But Sneeko, that's your friend, but you got a choice to make. Do you prefer clicks and views over relationships, or do you prefer just having him as a friend? Because my thing is, bro,
But here's the thing. Here's the thing is that he didn't snake, Jordan Welch didn't snake Andrew Tate, because he doesn't know Andrew Tate personally. If anything, he was trying to get to know Andrew Tate by doing all the things Andrew Tate mentioned, which is join the War Room, and then he paid up. He paid up all the money, and he still didn't get to meet Andrew Tate. And that's kind of what put him off about it. He was probably trying to sit at that exact table. So I wouldn't say Jordan, I don't think they're making a good argument for Jordan Welch as a snake to get clicks and views. He was documenting his experience. He was trying to be non-biased. And like Andrew Tate says, you can't follow somebody blindly. All right. Now, if Jordan Welch did that to Sneeko, knowing the boys after the conversations they've had, then that would be a snake. But Jordan Welch didn't know Andrew Tate. He just knew of him.
Oh.
And that's the problem with YouTubers. I'll be honest, man. Coming from the background that I came from, if someone betrayed you like that, it's a wrap. You're hitting doors with people, etc. And you need the guy behind you to be able to, shoot the fucking guy if you go down to make sure that you don't die. So coming into YouTube and seeing people, the way people move, where they'll turn their back on someone that they collab with before, or make a hit piece on them, whatever. Like, it's all foreign territory to me. It's strange.
It is.
Exactly. But Jordan Welch did not sit here and collab with Andrew Tate. He tried to. That's what he was trying to do in the video. All right, let me see. JD Trace, what Jay Welch did was mad. I don't even know how I can say that, bro. To me, I think about it. He dropped the video exactly when Sneeko was going to Romania. It's almost like he was competing for Sneeko's attention. Yeah, you're right. Like I said, I think Jordan Welch wants to earn the ability to sit at that table, and that's how the video started. But the video did not turn out that way because he went in with the wrong mentality, right? He went in with the mentality of, damn, there is no secret. Like Andrew Tate is always talking about, the War Room is going to give you some kind of secret to becoming successful. Andrew Tate doesn't say it like that, but it's the way in which Andrew Tate expresses himself about the War Room. It comes off as that way, and that's the way Jordan Welch felt about it. And that's where Jordan Welch was wrong. And I think he can be improved. I think he can be saved. Man. I think they can have a conversation. They can air it out, all right? Because they all have great skills in which they can help each other in this game. Darshan Dupte, bro, you kind of have that Hawaiian accent, and your voice really resembles to Max Holloway a lot. I guess, man. I guess. JD Trace, he literally went into it trying to find something bad. That's disingenuous and biased just for views. You're right. I mean, he did go into it trying to find something bad, and that's what I'm saying. That's the lesson in which he has to learn from, man. He had to learn from that. I think he can grow, man. I think we can grow. We can help Jordan Welch, bro. We can help him. We can help him get better.
YouTube thing, and it is a shame because truthfully, any organization, I'm not even just talking about the word, but any organization, you need to turn up and try and be helpful. If I let's say I went back to get a normal job and I wanted to get promoted as quick as possible, what would I do? I'd fucking turn up and say, hey, where's the work at? Let me help. You don't just join in and say, I want to be the boss now. Where's the secret to, hey, where's the rise? I've turned up now. Like that's
Exactly. And you know, that's a great mentality because people are always asking me, yo, you should go on Fresh and Fit. You should be on Fresh and Fit. And I'm like, but I haven't accomplished anything yet, man. I haven't been in this game long. I mean, I've been in it for 2 years, but I haven't been in this game long enough. I haven't achieved the amount of success in which I would feel comfortable going on their podcast and actually helping the message, actually making it better. Like, when I find a way in which I can do that and I can really grow and I can actually bring value on that podcast, on the Fresh and Fit podcast, then I'd be willing to go. But right now I'm not at that level. So you got to remain very, very, very humble in this game. Even Sneeko, I'm in the course. I'm not asking to meet Sneeko. I don't want to meet Sneeko. I want to earn the ability to do these things. So when people are saying, yo, you should go on it, yeah, like maybe that's the goal, you know, but we're going to earn our way there. We're not going to just look for handouts and just beg, yo, can I get on your show? No, that's cloud chasing. Fuck that shit.
The guy's fucking dumbass.
I'll tell you one thing I learned in my first year on YouTube. I started to evaluate people that I wanted to be actual friends with on whether I would be friends with them or not if they had their platform taken away from them.
Facts.
That's how. So you look at the man, you say, okay, you have a platform. If I were to take said platform away from that man, would I still fuck with that guy? Is he still high level?
It's a good test.
Yeah.
That's how you know. That's how you make that decision.
I think we can all relate to this. We all get hit pieces on a regular basis, especially when you're up. Everybody makes a negative video to try to bring you down and try to get those clicks. Did you know that was going to happen? Is that a future of social media? And does that show people's character?
No, I mean, that's social media as a whole, right? The social media, there's always going to be the detractors and the haters who are going to sit around and talk shit. That's not what bothered me. What bothered me is that he joined the organization and give it a fair chance. If he didn't join and did a video, then it wouldn't be worth discussing. That's fine. But he joined and he was a dumbass. But yeah, I truly still believe, and if I say this, then it must be true. I don't think there's anything such thing as bad publicity. I've been through the fucking #1 Matrix attack that they have. I have taken the biggest bullet that exists in their gun in the last few months, and it's caused me headache and inconveniences. But in the end, it's definitely, certainly the best thing that's ever happened to me online, specifically in my online career, if you want to call it that. The banning was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, but you did that without snaking anybody. You did it with honor.
Completely, absolutely, yeah.
It's completely different.
It's a completely different scenario.
I think the question you got to ask in the room is,
But Jordan Welch didn't become big by sitting here and essentially snaking you, man. He just made a video documenting what he went through. Like, he didn't get big because of that. It was a video that got big because of all the attention Andrew Tate is getting right now.
what any of us do a hate piece on you?
No,
Never.
Yeah.
And look, me and Myron bust your balls a lot, bro, but we'll never ever talk bad about you on camera.
Yeah.
We'll roast you a little bit in person, like maybe your drip or maybe your glasses, but whenever I say, oh,
Okay.
secret this and that on camera, because we're boys. So that's what you gotta see it.
Yeah, I mean, even if I collab with someone, I didn't like them after the fact. I would look stupid, like talking shit.
I mean, yo, Sneeko is really quiet right now. And I know why he's really quiet. You can tell, bro, because even his relationship with what's that other Gideon, right? Like when they're not on camera, he's still talking about Gideon to his live, and he's giving them like the conversations they have on the back end and the things they go through. And he might not really obviously spill all the tea, but he still kind of spills the tea because he needs to be transparent. He needs to be genuine. So, like, I get that, man. I get that.
About them after. That'd be weird, you know?
All right, so next question.
Yeah.
What does an astute 20-year-old like myself need to do in order to be sat around that table? If you were truly astute, you would know the answer.
Boom. This is the answer, bro. You said if you were astute. I mean, you just have to listen to Jay Waller's response, and then you know how to earn your way into that table. But the goal shouldn't really be to really get specifically to that table. The goal should really be to create your own table. Create your own table. There's always people on the way up. You don't need to sit at their table. They've already built their table. All right? You need to build your own table and then join tables. Oh, damn. There was no answer. All right, cool. Well, I guess that's the answer, man. That's the response, bro. Shit. Didn't even get this shit.
We're not.
Okay.
All right. Let me see. Respond last ones. All right. I understand you're playing. Let me see. MC Barker, would you react to mediocre tutorials and reviews, aka MTR and Poor Man's podcast videos? I'll do that. I'll do that. I like mediocre tutorials and reviews. That dude is actually really cool. And actually, I think he's going through cancer, man. So fucking, shit. I don't have a sound for that shit, bro. But fucking, yo, he's a tough ass dude. Mediocre tutorials is a tough ass motherfucker, bro. For real. Let me see. Dojo of Gain. You on Fresh and Fit after show would be sick, bro. I would love to get on it, bro. I would love to get on it. But like I said, I'm not ready. I'm not there yet. And if I really do go out there, if anything, I'd like to maybe even collab or work with them, or like I'd like to learn from their set up a set just similar to theirs, but here in New York City, and interview like New York girls, and then just kind of really get into their network, and then also give them a cut for everything they would teach me. Like I would give them like 20%. Like I would set up the show. I would spend all the money. I would set it all together here in New York City. I would run it. Fresh and Fit shows me how to do it. They network me with the right people, and I would give them 20%. Easy, bro. I would definitely give them 20%. And again, that's them putting in no work except only just guiding me through what I need. That's it. Let me see. JD Trace, I understand you're playing devil's advocate, but if Jay Welch truly wanted to be at that table, he wouldn't be documenting his war room experience. Listen, Jay Welch documented his experience, and at the end of the video, he tried to get on a call with Andrew Tate so that he could talk to him about the war room. He spent money on that phone call, and people are saying that he could definitely get his refund. Jay Welch didn't say that on the video, so that might have been disingenuous too. So you're kind of right, man. It might have led in that direction. There might be a few points. I'd have to analyze and deconstruct it a lot better. But that being said, like I truly believe that Jordan Welch could be able to make a video in response to everything, and he can clear the whole thing up. He just needs to admit accountability. He fucked up. Jordan Welch did kind of fuck up with the mentality that he went into the war room. Let's see. MC Barca. Great Red Pill video. 1 million subs combined. Darshan Dupte. So an alternative, how do you learn bit of Sneako's course, like even the basis? Can you tell us? It will help us a lot. Listen, I did a review on somebody reviewing his course, and they went really deep into it. And it's like, it is a lot of surface level knowledge, which is basically like, kind of how to start, how to turn on the camera, like really kind of talking you through it, like really mentoring you through it. And it's a lot more of like, what is it? Like a conversation. It's more like, advice, like him being there. But he doesn't really show you the equipment. He doesn't really show you how to edit, the programming, how much all these things cost. Like that would make his course a lot better. And I think they're working to implement those things too. So what does he really teach? I think what you gain a lot from the course is if you want to be a content creator, if you've made some videos or you're looking to get into making videos, specifically YouTube videos or just videos in general, jump into that course, and you want to surround yourself with editors, people that are good at making thumbnails, people that are good at making short clips, people that are good at, maybe you want to work with another editor, you make the content and then he edits it for you. Or you're a good editor and you can find some talent on there as well. All right. That happened to me. There was a self-promotion spot in the Discord. I posted my videos up. I had an editor reach out to me. We got on a phone call. I looked through his portfolio. I'm like, how much We negotiated and we got things done. We got things done, bro. And I'm not going to reveal the page yet, but that shit is growing, bro. And the editor is fully running that shit. So let's see. MC Barca. All right, let me see. D-, like the damn video. Yo, for real, like the fucking video, guys. Like the video. React to does Andrew trust Sneeko? Fuck. All right, shit. Let's react to that one then. Thank you, brother. Does Andrew trust Sneeko? All right, that's the next video.